All right, everybody, here's your core bites number 173. The first one says Morgan and Madison collected seashells at the beach. Morgan found 46 shells. Altogether, they found 93 shells. Which equation, when solved, will show how many shells Madison found? All right, so we know that Morgan found 46. We know altogether, if you add them, they had a total of 93. So now you have to figure out, well, how many did Madison find? Now remember, Morgan and Madison, two different people, okay? So your total. So usually you would add something to get your total. So here's your total. Here's your 46 plus Madison's would give you that 93. So that one looks good. Division, that makes no sense. They're not putting them into groups. This does have addition, but it has the total in the equation, so that doesn't make any sense. And then here they're randomly subtracting, okay, to get 96, which wasn't even our number. We had 93, okay? So your best answer is 46 plus, so that's Morgan's, plus Madison's gives you your total of 93 shells, okay? All right, for number 2, which property of multiplication is shown? 96 times 8 equals 90 times 8 plus 6 times 8. So if you notice, guys, the numbers are broken apart. You go from 96 to 90 and 6, multiplying both times 8. That's your distributive property. You're distributing that number separately, okay? All right, for number 3, simplify your answer. So you are going to have to make sure they have the same denominator. So here, if you add a 0 here to make both of them 100, add a 0 up top. So your denominator is going to be 100. So then 30 plus 17 plus 3 is going to give you 50. Now, if you know anything about quarters, 50 cents is half of a dollar, right? So 50 pennies is half of 100. So you can just simplify that by half. You could divide each by 50 to give you that 1/2. Here we have some angles. And we have one angle to figure out, well, what's the estimate, okay? So remember, 150 would be close to 180, which is a straight line. This is less than that, so no. 120 would also be past 90. Remember, 90 degrees is right here. Okay, 40 degrees, okay? So if this is 90, think of half of 80 would be 40. So if that is close to that, then yes, that makes the most sense. So 40 degrees would be your best answer for the angle. It is an acute angle. And then your last one, all rectangles are squares, true or false? The answer is false, okay? Rectangles have two sets of parallel sides, but they're different lengths. Squares have 4 sides that are all congruent and the same, okay? So you can't go both ways. You can say squares are rectangles, but you cannot say that all rectangles are squares, okay? All right, check yours.